The four P's, what are we talking about? We're talking about your pay, your personal life, your career progression, and your sense of greater purpose. If you don't have all four of these in your job, you need to be looking for these in your job. If you got one of four, realistically, you should not be working at your job anymore. If you got two of four, all right, you're actively looking, but you still have that job. Three of four, you don't leave unless you go find a job that has four of four, or it has three of the four in a better situation. And then ultimately the four of four, you're not leaving unless you find a job that has all four better for some reason. They let you go or you retire. Now let's dive into this as to each one of the four P's and how to look at it if you're the employer or if you're the employee, because both of them are important. Starting with pay. Obviously, you have to be able to pay your bills. Too often, strength and conditioning coaches get told, oh, well, if you really loved working with athletes and if you were really in this for the right reasons, you wouldn't be, money wouldn't be the thing. Listen, we do work in a field where some strength and conditioning coaches can make a lot of money. That's what the market pays. But the market comes with some volatility and it comes with a lot of pressure. So understand that if you are in one of these positions that can help you earn a lot of money. Don't be ashamed if that's what the market is going to pay you. Enjoy it, say thank you, but be smart about your finances. Watch our Money Mondays, watch our Finance Fridays. We've had financial experts come on the show and talk to you about these. Make sure you have your own financial advisor. This right here is not financial advice. Go get your own professional financial advice. My personal advice of what I've done and what we talked about in Fundamentals 1 is to get a fiduciary, somebody that charges you a fee so that way it's not they're getting paid by some company for selling you something. You want to have a fiduciary, look into it. But if you're earning a lot of money, it's okay. Just make sure you're being financially smart about your money, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, and blessing other people that might need it. So giving to charities and so forth. So that's pay. Then personal life. Are you at your work all the time? Do you not have a personal life because you're expected to be at work all the time? Are you expected to be at work all the time because you have lift groups in the morning and lift groups at night and they don't want you to leave in the middle of the day? You need to assess this because this is very important. You are not your job, period. Your strength and conditioning job is what you do. It's not who you are. Make sure you have the ability to actually do other things during your day, and you can be a person because guess what? It will help you be a better strength and conditioning coach. Sense of greater purpose. This should be easy. You should feel like you're a part of something bigger than you. You should feel like, hey, I'm an instrumental cog in this wheel. I make a difference. I help these athletes train. They get bigger, faster, stronger. I have the ability to give my input on practice design and things of that nature. So you should feel like you have a sense of purpose. If you don't have that sense of purpose to something bigger than you, that's a very, very bad sign. And then career progression. Have you hit your glass ceiling? Or is there an upward mobility in that you're continuing to trend in that direction? You're getting more responsibilities. You're getting titles added to your name. These are things that you need to be looking at in terms of your current job. Now, if you're the high performance manager, the director of strength and conditioning, you need to be looking at not only your job from that perspective, but your staff's. So here's an example. When I worked at Towson and I put it in the job description in the Strength Coach Network forum back when I was a member before I owned it, and I was able to hire 2 of my assistants from there. Again, listen to that again. So anybody in the member forum, I hired 2 of my assistants from the member forum. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. I put it in the job description. Listen, hey, I can only take care of 3 of the 4. The pay, I can do nothing about the pay. But guess what? I can make sure that you have a great personal life. I'm not going to ask you to be here all the time. Sense of greater purpose. I'm not going to micromanage you. You're going to be a part of something bigger with the football team. I'm going to let you have autonomy and say within it, and your opinion is going to matter. And then your career progression, I said, listen, I know what your title is going to be through human resources, but technically your title is going to be this. And we worked on things of that nature. So you need to be doing that as the employee, as the employer, as the whatever level you're at. Take a look, assess the 4 Ps, and if you want to assess your current job with it, click down below for our 4 Ps job assessment.